I gave him a hug, kiss, and I told him I loved him. And I always did with Colin, I always said, and behave yourself. And he told me he loved me too, and he said, Mom, I'll try. And at 2:39 a.m. Monday morning, his dad phoned me. And he just said, Sandy, it's about Colin. And I'm like, what's wrong? And he just, Colin's gone. Just lost it. It's like somebody took your heart and just ripped it right out of your chest.
Before he left at the door, I remember very clearly saying, I love you, giving him a big hug, and watching him leave out the door. By about 11 o'clock, I had called him. He hadn't called me. There was no answer on his phone. I drove over there. I went to his room, and I found him in his room, leaned up against his bed, and he had passed.
We took Jordy out he was 4 at the time, so we took him out Halloweening. And then the next morning she got a call, I don't know, something about one of the friends that was in that group or whatever, so Lindsay left. And that was the last time I saw her. And then Monday, it was after midnight. The police came and that's where she was found. She was found at the drug house.
He said these drugs are killing him. He was at one point he was taking cocaine. He wanted to get better, so he went to Thorpe Recovery Center, and less than 24 hours later, he was dead.
Zachary was 20 years old. He was a very, very bubbly kid, loved camping.
Josh liked his rap music. Josh was a very kind person. He loved his brother and his sisters. He loved going out fishing. He loved going camping and stuff like that.
Lindsay had a sense of humor that was like unbelievable. Family was really, really important to her. Just a sweetheart.
Right from when he was young, he was very charismatic. Anybody that ever met him just thought he was like great. He had the biggest smile. He could light up a room.
Lindsay wasn't a long-time user or anything like that. She started, and then addiction set in, and then that was it. The last 2 months that she was with us, she met these people, and it sort of snowballed or whatever, and she got into meth.
The middle of 2017, we could notice a downhill slide. We found out on October 30th and believed that he had used cocaine twice, but exactly 1 month later he died.
It all kind of started when he was in junior high, kind of got in with the wrong crowd and got into some trouble, so they did ecstasy. Nothing usually heavy though, you know? And then he got hooked on heroin in jail.
It was basically when he was in high school, he just started hanging around with the wrong people, wrong time. He always wanted to belong, but he didn't know who to belong to. He got involved with some of the gang life.
He believed he was buying heroin. He was given 100% fentanyl with a touch of ketamine in it.
We were told after Josh has passed away that they found something on one of the roommates that he was in. It was an opioid. It was a product that actually helps them to stop the urge, I guess.
If fentanyl wouldn't have been around, I truly believe that she would still be here with us.
Colin died alone in a bathroom at a 7-Eleven. How he passed away was due to fentanyl poisoning. What he thought he was buying was heroin. We got the toxicology report back, was pretty much pure fentanyl. The stigma behind overdose addiction is not just some person living on the street sticking a needle in their arm. Colin was a person, not a statistic, not just another addict.
It's another drug dealer. The hell with him. He's nothing. It's like, but he is something. He's my son.
I think I'll always feel some sort of responsibility for Lindsay's death.
I think for the rest of my life, there's just going to be that. There's something missing. It always will be.
This is not easy. I miss him every day.
To this day, it is extremely difficult. I have been diagnosed with broken heart syndrome. I have pains in my chest constantly. The effects will last lifelong.
Parents shouldn't have to bury their kids.
But there are days where you just sit and go, I can't live with this pain anymore. I don't want to be here.
It's just a huge part of my heart just taken out. I miss my son every day.